Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
For a long time, the Raptors playing in Canada was seen by some as a detriment to their competitive prospects. Players dealt with issues like passports, different money, going through customs, and on and on. But now the Raptors use it as a strength, not as a weakness. They have a whole nation behind them. And they have Toronto, a diverse city with global engagement. Kevin?
And the game is going global. You're right. Thank you, DA. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Friday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Boston Celtics. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for Toronto, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry and Powell, the guards. And it's Whiteside in at the center, filling out the middle.
And when you think about some of the most entertaining Hawks teams, my mind always goes to the human highlight film.
Reason why: he was a 9-time All-Star, NBA scoring champion, had some legendary matchups against Larry Bird and Chuck Person, to name a few. One of the most electrifying players in the history of the game.
Now, here's Lowry. Siakam outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Siakam's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Raptors.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Young outside. Got a piece of it. You know, here we go. Lowry, nobody back. Count it. Good.
And at full speed, there aren't a lot of people that can prevent Lowry from finishing on the break.
Here's Herter. Guarded by Powell. Young from outside. Sinks the triple.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why: it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now, here's Lowry. And the pass to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Collins grabs the miss.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Pass to Capella. Back to Collins. Here's Herter, covered by Siakam. Fires the 3. Herter, no good.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Here's Anunoby. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Herter. Hunter with it. Here's Young. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
He's such a tricky cover. Even inside, Trae Young makes adjustments that others can't.
Passes to Anunoby. And Capella sends it back. Here's Herter. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Herter, guarded by Powell, and Whiteside sends it back.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Now, here is Young, and he just worked New York in that last game. Here's Collins. Atlanta again, missing. Raptors with the lead. In the corner, Powell with it. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. Young passes to Herter. Pass to Hunter. Launches it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
And here is Siakam. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Lowry. Great showing for him last season. 5th in assists, and he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The 19th pick in 2018 out of Maryland, Kevin Herter with the positional size and skill to adapt well to the NBA game.
And he makes the first. And with that skill up, Herter's a triple threat offensively.
Not just a standstill shooter, he can function as a secondary ball handler, creating for himself and others.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Siakam against Collins. They get the rebound. A stupendous finish in traffic.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focused, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
Herter passes to Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Hassan Whiteside. And he may not have gotten the same attention as some of the other picks back in the 2017 draft, Greg, but John Collins out of Wake Forest has been outstanding thus far in his career.
Really one of the league's best kept secrets. Tremendous athleticism, also great hands, and just has a knack for moving to the open spot around that rim.
And that one falls for Collins.
Well, coming into the league, John Collins mostly an around the rim scorer. His development as a shooter giving him more versatility.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Whiteside. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And at Wake Forest, Collins a solid mid-range shooter. But you know what, Smitty? He has stretched his range now beyond the arc.
Kevin, credit his work ethic. A power dunker, but he's not content to live inside.
Young in the corner. Atlanta again missing. Raptors trail by 4. Powell for 3. It's not going to go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again. At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. The pass to Herter. And here's Young, guarded by Powell. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got 8.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Siakam passes to Baines, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. 4th, John Collins.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Raptors trail by 9. The shot by Lowry, no good. Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded closely, plays it up and banks it in. He has 5.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Steve, the player tracking data is kind of an interesting thing. It's a big part of scouting now. In fact, AI can accumulate that right from the TV feed, which to me is amazing.
It is. I think if it doesn't distract or take away from our game, to have that type of information live and from a player being able to play in a game, I think is helpful for everything, for scouting, for, I would say, health reasons, for guys, conditioning. I love it, as long as it doesn't distract from the game.
That's a good point. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Powell. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Hawks. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Toronto. They trail by 11. Pass to Anunoby, and stolen by Hunter. For the finish, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace, they made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here's Siakam. Nice D from Cousins.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Sinks the three-pointer. Herter's got 5 points so far.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Some changes for Toronto. Trey Lyles comes in for OG Anunoby, and it's Napier in for Kyle Lowry. Baines inside. Cousins is there. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Kennard. Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Napier passes to Valentine. Siakam outside. Rebound by the Hawks.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now, here's Lyons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Siakam, good.
One of the numerous changes Siakam's made to his game, the ability to stretch you out.
Young taking his time here. Kicks it to Cousins. The shot. Rebound by Napier.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Passes it to Valentine. Now Siakam. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Baines inside. He's guarded by Cousins. And it's Baines missing. Shots good from Young. Young's got 13 points.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive. The Toronto Raptors are an elite defensive group. Reasons why: they're long, they're smart, and they're experienced.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
You know, we see every year 1 or 2 guys drafted toward the end of the first round contribute well for their team. But Pascal Siakam has gone well beyond that.
Siakam hits them both. The Hawks leading by 14. It's Young on the wing. Napier covering. Kennard kicks to Young. Pass to Cousins. Here's Fernando. Misses the 3. We talk about the defensive IQ, Smitty, for the Raptors. Where does that reveal itself?
For me, Kevin, their rotations. They are able to send help, double teams, and still recover and get out to shooters.
And the Raptors with the ball. Napier, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Fernando, the pass to Young. Over Napier. Young's shot is off. Raptors trail by 12. Here's Wiles. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
From a low-drama perspective, Steve, which stars do you think would be the easiest to play alongside and be their teammate?
I think Kawhi Leonard for sure, Kevin.
Yeah.
Doesn't say much, just goes out and plays. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jokic, a lot of those superstars. I think Paul George is another guy that goes out and just plays. So there's a few out there that would love to play alongside.
Now, here is Young. He's got 13. Now, Reddish. Right through the D for the layup. And the Hawks lead by 11.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Bucket is good.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Now, here is Young. Napier covering. With the floater, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
We call it off the bus range. Trae Young can shoot from the half-court logo with confidence.
For Atlanta, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
First one falls for him.
One thing you can say about Trae Young, he leaves a huge imprint on any basketball game he plays.
And so Young nails them both.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Raptors trail by 11. Now here's Napier. The pass to Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What I love now, Siakam can put the ball on the floor. He wasn't asked to do a lot of that in college, but he never stops improving.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. The Hawks making a switch here. Collins is checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Hawks leading by 10. Shots good from Young. Young's got 17.
Oh, 6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
Siakam with it, picked up by Portis.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Baines kicks to Napier. Here's Siakam. He's got 10. Back to Napier. And again, Toronto no up. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Making his mark in Toronto, guard Kyle Lowry talked about the pioneers of Canadian basketball, like Vince Carter. Couldn't have said it better myself. Carter's exciting style of play, GA, really energized the whole country.
And playing basketball in a hockey town isn't easy, but Carter really helped get this city and country energized about the game of basketball.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Reddish and Collins at the small forward and power forward. Trae Young is out there with Kennard, and it's Portis in at the center. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about.
Take a break.
Kevin?
Take a
That's
break.
great to see.
Two
Thank
shots.
you, DA. No good on the free throw.
Well, there's no doubt that Hassan Whiteside makes a major impact when he's on the floor. Great shot blocker, elite rebounder, and the exact presence you want from the center position.
He's off on the second. And Smitty for Whiteside. Being on the floor, not always a guarantee. About 25 minutes a game the last few years.
And that seems low for him, but there are reasons. Sometimes it's foul trouble or the matchup or his free throws are an issue. All things considered, if he works at it, he can shore up a few of these areas and stay on the floor longer.
Here's Lyles after the made shot from John Collins. Now here's Napier, defended by Young. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Siakam. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Siakam's got 12.
This speaks to Siakam's all-around game. You're going to give me the mid-range jumper, I'll take it.
Kennard, the pass to Young. Misses the wing J. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Toronto. It's a 14-point game.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert, open man, makes the right basketball play.
Now, here is Young. He's got 17. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Trae Young on top.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Napier with it. Whiteside trying to break free. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Napier. Atlanta's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Young drives in. And Smitty, the city of Atlanta, as you know, has really embraced Trae Young.
Kevin, they call him Ice Trae. The franchise handed him the keys, and he's running with it.
And Raptors president of basketball operations, Masai Ujiri, not just doing an amazing job in Toronto, he's also had a huge role in the growing of the game in Africa.
Growing up in Nigeria, he fell in love with the game of basketball, and he has worked his way up. Now he's given a hand back, building pathways for others to follow in his footsteps, bringing the development and leadership to the continent.
First free throw is good. Smitty, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I can step out there, but the question is, could I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my area shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a four-point line.
Lyles passes to Whiteside, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Bobby Portis.
When Whiteside gets that massive body moving, very difficult to avoid fouling him.
Well, he might not be blocking 4 shots a game anymore, but Hassan Whiteside's still a factor in the paint defensively.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. And with Whiteside, his size and length set him apart from others defensively. Greg, even at the center position.
You just can't ignore the reach and coverage that Whiteside has when he's in the paint. Even though the block numbers aren't what they once were, the amount of shots he changes is still very high.
And both free throws good from Whiteside.
He's a guy with all-star talent. It's been a long road for Whiteside, but he has a chance now to do something special.
Now, here's Portis. An 11-point game for him in the win against New York. Now, here's Hunter. Tight defense on him. He gets it in there.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
Lowry passes to Lyles. Rebound, Atlanta. 17 points was their biggest margin. Capella kicks to Young. Pass to Hunter. Fires the three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
With floor spacing at a premium, they need him to hit these shots. Made just that one in the first.
And it's blocked by Whiteside. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And here is Powell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Lowry. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Lowry against Young. Passes it to Hunter. Young outside. Fires from 18. They grab their own miss, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Oh, Whiteside in position. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Clearing out space, Hassan Whiteside with a nice rebound in traffic.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
One shot.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. The Hawks leading by 11. Young outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Clint Capella. Last season, he played outstanding. 9th in shooting percentage, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. That free throw good from Young.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Always an intriguing part of the early season, Steve. Teams that are outperforming the expectations, and they look much different than we thought they would.
Yeah, you have those teams, and that's what you love. Those teams, all of us experts, we say where they're going to finish. They end up 3 or 4 slots up, and then those are the teams that just get that momentum. They get going. They have great team chemistry, and they outdo our expectations.
Miles passes to Whiteside. Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Anunoby. Clock at 6. From 13, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Miles passes to Lowry. Good defensive work there by Young.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Okay, incredible body control. The will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
And Toronto making a change here. Baines is checked in. That's good from Young. You know, Steve, the business part of the NBA, very strong. But Commissioner Silver doesn't want to be complacent either.
No, he doesn't. He's always been forward thinking. They're doing a good job of being proactive and doing a good job of just throwing out ideas. And what I love the most, Kevin, working with the Players Association.
I'm with you. Outside Lowry. Hands it from downtown. Lowry's got 7 points.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Here's Herter, guarded by Powell, and Herter gets it to go.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Hawks.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Now here's Powell. It's rebounded by Herter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Now Powell. And the pass to Anunoby. Right side Lowry. Pass to Baines. Fast break to Hawks. Lowry leading the charge. Here's Young. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Lowry against Young. Lowry feeling it out a bit. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Siakam is checked in for Toronto. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Young. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got 4 this quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And the Raptors call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
The Raptors making a switch here. Valentine's checked in.
Let's take a look at DeMarcus Cousins' numbers. Great showing for him last season. Averaged about 14 points, 11 rebounds, and just over 3 steals. And you love his anticipation. All those steals, he's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
I mean, high-level feel for the game allows him to gamble with a purpose. Does he get burned once in a while? Sure, but not as often as he guesses right.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Napier, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Collins is checked in. The Hawks leading by 20. Here's Kennard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Herter. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Napier passes to Powell.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Napier to stop the drought. The shot off that time, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. And Kennard came into the league viewed mostly as a shooter, but he's been able to provide much more than that.
I mean, better than you think when he puts the ball on the floor. Learning how to lean into defenders and step back to open up the shot is a better playmaker than he gets credit for, and we should see him take on a larger role as he develops.
And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The fourth spot held by the Hawks.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Reddish, he's checked in for the Hawks. And both free throws good for Napier. The Hawks leading by 22. Reddish kicks to Kennard. Pass to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reddish the pass to Cousins. No good from outside. Toronto's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Napier with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Here's Siakam. Offensive rebound, Valentine. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Here's Kennard, guarded by Powell. Cousins, no good on the free throw.
Some call him a star, some call him a tease. Cousins is somewhere in between the two.
.115 left in the first half. The shot by Reddish, no good. Raptors trail by 20. Here's Siakam. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Yes, people have been surprised by Siakam's offense. What I'm surprised about is the efficiency.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. 1:05 left to play here in the half. Pass to Collins. Here's Kennard, covered by Siakam. The Hawks again can't hit.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Basket good.
Oh, that's great awareness. That's a great pass. Credit Siakam and the work he's done to understand where everyone is in this offense.
Here's Kennard. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 16. Baines dishes to Napier. Back to Baines. Unloads from 13. And that one goes long. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Reddish with the slam.
And don't kid yourself about Cousins. He has the ability to see the whole floor, and he's willing to share the wealth.
Siakam looking around, and it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 25 points and 2 rebounds. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet and in.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Ernie, I don't use this word a lot because, one, I can't spell it, but it was definitely a subpar effort for them on the glass. That hurt. If they're serious about cutting into this deficit, it's gut check time. Ugh, you hear that, Ernie? I'm hitting my gut. Ugh, you got to check your gut, Ernie. Ugh, gut check time, Ernie.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On the wings, Powell and Anunoby. Whiteside is out there with Pascal Siakam, and it's Lowry in at the point. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Siakam. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to Young. Over Lowry. Young's shot is off. Raptors trail by 16. Here's Siakam. And Capella sends it back. Here's Collins. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Toronto called for the foul.
As usual, beasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Collins.
What's interesting about John Collins, he plays fast, but he's also measured in his approach.
And so he hits both. Here's Siakam. And Capella sends it back.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Collins finds Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Herter passes to Young. 5 to shoot. Over Lowry. Shots good from Young. Young's got 27 points.
The charisma, the superhuman workload. Trae Young is built for stardom.
The pass to Whiteside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Here's Collins. That shot off. Good D by Siakam. 2 seasons at Indiana for OG Anunoby and the 23rd pick of the 2017 draft. Great talk about his game.
You know, NBA ready physically from day one. You know, still working for consistency with his shooting, especially at the free throw line. But I like his potential as a two-way player.
Here's Collins. The Raptors getting the bucket. Here's Herter. Hits it from three-point range. Herter's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now, here's Whiteside. 7 points in the game. Here's Siakam. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's Capella. Poke loose. Here's Young. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Hassan Whiteside. Coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 10 points a game last year. 15 rebounds and almost 3.5 blocks. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Totally. You want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. He definitely keeps you solid up front.
And he makes the first. That one misses. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Toronto. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Rebound, Atlanta.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Up top, Capella. He's covered by Whiteside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Trey Lyles checked in for the Raptors. Both free throws good from Capella. Here's Powell. He's got 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
That shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. There's the double team from Whiteside. Here's Young. A beautiful reverse layup. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Powell kicks to Lowry. Here's Lyles. And the Raptors miss again. And it's the Hawks' ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Pass to Hunter, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And here are the Raptors now. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Young with the ball. Lowry picks him up. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Toronto calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Portis, he's checked in for Clint Capella.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Trae Young. Last season, he played outstanding. First in scoring, sixth in assists, and you look at his three-point field goal percentage. How about top 10 in the league? He did not miss often.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. Here's Anunoby. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 6 to shoot. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And out of UCLA, Norman Powell, an athletic 6'4" combo guard, said he modeled his game after Russell Westbrook.
And I can see why. He's gifted physically as well. A 6'11" wingspan, a 40-inch vertical leap. He's more of a two-guard in my opinion, and he's off to a strong start in his young career.
Two.
The first one falls. The Raptors making a switch here. Baines is checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's rebounded by Portis. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Fernando, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Yeah, easy call.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Raptors with some changes. Valentine's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for Powell. Kennard, he's checked in for the Hawks. Good on both. Now here is Lowry. 7 points in the game. Passes to Napier. Back to Lowry. Puts it up. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Lowry's got 9.
Like a lot of jump shooters, Lowry's much more consistent when he gets his looks within the flow of the offense.
Portis in the post. Lyles there. No good with the layup. Here's Valentine, and he uses the glass on the layup. Valentine's got his second basket of the night.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Pass to Herter. It's stolen by Lyles. A floater. The shot, no good. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 16-7 run. And Portis throws it down.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
Outside Lowry. From downtown. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. Here's Young. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Lyles. A second chance effort. Rebound by the Hawks.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And the rejection by Lowry. Here's Napier. Off target from outside. Atlanta's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Portis drills it from outside. Portis has got his second bucket.
Impressive shot by Bobby Portis. People wondered if he could be a stretch 4. He's proven that he can be.
Napier passes to Lyles. Back to Napier.
Take that shot, let's go!
Lowry against Young. Fires from the wing. Good, he hits the jump shot. Lowry's got 4 this quarter.
And there is that patience of Lowry with the pick and roll. Took what the defense gave him.
Inside, here's Kennard. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Denzel Valentine. For the Hawks, DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Portis, and it's Reddish in for Kevin Herter.
One shot.
And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. To the inside. To the paint. Here's Young. And the layup is good. Young's got 32 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And there's the pass to Lowry. No good with the triple.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's Lyles. Dishes it to Napier. Lyles against Young. Shot's good by Lyles.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Atlanta's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. And Young kicks to Cousins. From outside, off the mark. Toronto's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Lowry passes to Lyles. Nailed from three-point land. Lyles got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Back to Cousins. There's 1:40 left to play in the 3rd. Napier with it. 8 points for him. Got a hand on it. And now here comes Young leading the break. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Siakam is checked in for Toronto. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Collins is checked in. That one misses for Young. Toronto's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Valentine dishes to Baines. Napier feeling it out a bit. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Trae Young. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Napier. 1:06 left in the third. And Young kicks to Cousins. Pass to Kennard. To the left wing. Five on the clock. Here's Reddish. And good. You got the English that time as it falls. Reddish has got 6. And a wide open look for Siakam. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
To the middle. Here's Reddish. Oh, that's blocked.
And what you like about Siakam as a rim protector, the strong fundamentals, able to affect shots without fouling.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
Free throw good. Siakam. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Young outside. And no good that time. And here's Napier over Young. Offline. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Atlanta opening up a huge gap. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Layman. He's out there with Reddish. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Brown. And it's James in at the 1.
You know, he's able to shoulder more and more of the load offensively. Siakam's star continues to rise.
Here's Reddish. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. And good that time. 8 points for Cam Reddish.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Steve, you know, there is some hostility we're finding between the media, some teams and players, boycotting of certain journalists. Coach Steve Kerr said it's a dangerous situation. What's your view?
You know, I think it is from a standpoint of from a players and organizations with the media, but I think also the media, somebody's going to have to police those guys as well. We got to have it where we're both on the same team. You might not agree, but you got to be on the same team.
I agree. Free throw good, Siakam. The Hawks leading by 22. Passes it to Cousins. Here's Kennard. Napier covering. Picked off in midair. There's the feed to Powell. Goes back up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The free throw drops for Powell. Both good from the line that time. Steve, it seems like criticism of NBA officials is reaching a very interesting level. We see players, coaches, and now even executives confronting these officials over their calls.
You know, I know we love the word transparency, but I think also for these referees, because of technology as well, we're seeing these players from so many different angles. And all we want to talk about if we're coaches and executives and players are the plays they miss. And I think that's what we're, putting too much energy in.
Atlanta leading by 20. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Cousins, no one around him, hits the jumper in space.
This is what you get from Cousins, a big man who can catch, face up, and deliver.
Anunoby passes to Powell. The shot comes out, and Atlanta will go the other way with it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Herter gets it to go.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Here's Napier. He feeds it to Whiteside. Nice D from Cousins.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Kennard. Three-pointer. Another three for Atlanta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. The Hawks making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Here's Herter, guarded by Powell. Herter passes to Kennard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Well, a lot of progress being made from a technical standpoint. You can't escape it, Steve. Shoes now that can tighten themselves without laces, changing colors. Have you gotten yourself a pair yet?
Kevin, I haven't, but I've bought a lot of pairs for my kids. I do like these type of shoes where there are no shoelaces. I'm a little lazy right now, Kevin, but I love the technology that are going into shoes right now.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And the Raptors with the ball. And the Raptors call time here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Whiteside, this is to Napier. Outside Portis. Ball's knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Foul for three. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Cousins has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
So it's Toronto now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Now Napier. To stop the run. That misses off the backboard.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Now, here's Siakam. It's deflected.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
Here's Kennard, guarded by Powell, and stolen by Siakam. Makes it off the glass. Siakam's got 30.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Pass to Cousins. Here's Kennard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. I saw this the other day, Steve. The NBA now helping to create the Basketball Africa League. 12 teams from across that terrific continent. I think it's pretty exciting.
It is. This is an incredible story. Great for the sport and great for the people of Africa.
He hits the second from the line. The Raptors have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Free throw good. Siakam. Reddish. He's checked in for the Hawks. And so he makes both from the line. Hawks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Outside Portis. Steve, the G League is now offering select contracts worth $125,000. They want to attract prospects straight out of high school. What do you think of that?
You know, I like it, Kevin, and I think I'd love to see that number go up and up, and I like the opportunity for some of those guys to be able to go straight out of high school. It's good for some, it's bad for others, but I think you have to give those guys that opportunity.
Trey Lyles checked in for Whiteside.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night.
Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Kennard. There's the pass to Fernando. Back to Kennard for the three. Good on the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Siakam. Rebound by the Hawks. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Fernando. He kicks it to Hunter. Powell with the steal. Here's Anunoby. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Anunoby's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Kennard, the pass to Reddish. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Now here's Napier. Top of the key, Siakam. Shoots over Portis, and he overshot that one, missing.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Here's Kennard. Inside, and it's Hunter with the jam.
So versatile offensively. When Hunter gets in a rhythm, he's capable of carving up a defense.
Siakam against Portis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, we know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one-and-dones would be gone. You like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25. Just something in place to help these guys, especially some of the things they're having problems with off the court and also financially. Have some kind of third eye to be able to help these guys.
And this is where the G League comes into play, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Now, here's Reddish. Over Lewis. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now, here's Siakam. D right on him. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. Atlanta's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And it's Brown missing. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Boucher passes to Siakam. Barea with it. Lets the 3 fly. It doesn't go for him.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Now here's Barea. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Trey Lyles checked in for Pascal Siakam. Here's Barea. Another miss by Barea. James kicks to Reddish. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
And NBA gets headlines daily. You know it does, Smitty? Around the calendar. There's no off-season, but does the added scrutiny put more pressure, you think, on the players?
Yeah, I think it does. I think now you look at it, everybody wants to see what you're doing in the off-season and 24/7. You look at it right now, everybody has a camera phone, and everybody is looking for the stars, what they're doing off the court.
James outside. Passes it to Lehman. Brown against Lewis. Shot clock at 6. Fernando, that's good.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Toronto shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Correa with it. Puts one up from 19. Shots good by Lyles. Atlanta's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Reddish kicks to Lehman. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Fernando, the pass to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Here's McCall. Pass to Lyles. Shot clock at 5. It's blocked.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Atlanta.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Trae Young.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Now the pass to Brown. McCaw grabs the miss. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Correa, no good. And here is James. Pass to Fernando. Here's Lehman. Passes it to Fernando. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.